If you've ever been to a national or state park, then you know it can get crowded out there. And while we want everyone to experience what our Colorado has to offer, more people does mean more wear and tear. And
Denver 7's Liz Gilardi tells us some communities are now considering raising the price of admission to keep up with all that growth.
Larimer County hasn't raised park fees in more than a decade, but during that time, these spaces have seen a lot more use here in our Colorado.
Beautiful day in Colorado, isn't it?
You can't argue with the beauty when you look at Carter Lake. It currently costs $7 for a daily use permit here, but it could go up by $2.
Well, we think it's a time to start looking at those fee increases.
Gary Buffington is the director of natural resources for Larimer County. He says they've been studying fees and park use.
We have seen an amazing growth of folks into northern Colorado and along the Front Range. A lot of folks from out of county visit our parks and open spaces. So it plays greatly into it.
At Devil's Backbone Open Space, there's a dramatic increase. 67,000 people used the space in 2014, and by next year, that number is expected to be 100,000.
A lot of these areas are intensively used, and we see a lot of capacity issues. It takes more time and staff and personnel.
The proposed increases aren't final, but here's what a study of fees recommended. An increase up to $2 for Carter Lake, Flatiron, Pinewood, and Horsetooth reservoirs. The cost for campsite prices could go up too.
I think it's minimal what they're charging even now.
We asked Randy Miller if he would be willing to pay more as he was getting ready to put his boat away for the season. He says it's a small price to pay for a resource like this.
I think you need to pay for keeping it nice when we have this kind of influx of people coming in from out of state.
Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
Now, the county wants to hear from you about that potential rate hike. They're having an open house on Monday. We'll post the details for you on the denverchannel.com. But you don't have to wait until Monday to tell us what you think. Are you willing to pay more to keep the parks looking good, or is there a better way? Send us an email at rcoloradorco@thedenverchannel.com, and we may share your thoughts on air.